everyone. This is Fiona, Urgent Medium I Empower, and you are guys listening to A1R Radio Network and Avid Advice Show. So before I take any callers, let's talk about a couple things. Number one, I received a tons of emails, and also you guys DM me on my Instagram that I do date some guy for almost 6 months. I do date somebody for almost 1 year. And every time when I'm trying to communicate with him about our future, every time when I'm trying to ask him about where are we, do we have any future together, then he's going to act as, what are you talking about? Let's just talk later. I'm kind of tired. And you know what? It's too early. I have to financially be independent. I do have a plan financially. I can't give you the ring right now and this and that. So your questions was about, was almost 450 questions, exactly the same. That do you really think, Fiona, this guy is serious or not? Number one, if you and him together, and somehow, almost after 6 months, not even one single time, when you're trying to talk about future, he's not reacting to it, or he's still kind of like, well, let's talk later, that is super fishy. That means that this guy just wants to have fun with you and is still looking for another girl to just have fun, or having maybe better greener grasser somewhere else. And also could be that this person really loves you and really wants to be with you, but at the same time, he may have some finance trouble and finance issues, which he really wants to get rid of it. Well, you have to judge by yourself. Number one, if he always answering your phone and texts you, even when he's busy, that means he's real. When he's around you and really want to help you, when you ask him for something and he's there and he kind of like calling you a couple times because you got cold, you had some bad day at your work, and then like you're texting him, he says, oh my God, my boss was this and that, and he kind of like texting you 3-4 times, even when he had a lot to do at his own work, that means that he's real. But if he just calling you when he wants, when he asks for, when he need you, or when he would love to have or take you to the dinner, for a movie, to take you in bed or whatever, having sex with you, that means that this guy is definitely a user, would love to spend time with you because he feels lonely. And directly when he finds someone better, he will dump you like a hot potato and say, bye-bye, move on. We do not good for each other, and thank you so much. So this is the big warning for each of you. After 6 months, if the guy still says, I don't know what I want, and maybe I'm not ready for a relationship, means that this guy never been ready for a relationship and wants to just have fun. So don't dream and don't try to be in some sort of fake connection with your own soul and lie to yourself that everything is going to be all right. So basically, if this guy never spent time with you when you wanted him to do, and he never ever called you back when he saw the missed call from you, that means that this guy doesn't care about you as a person. He would love to be with you just because he wants to take you for the dinner, have somebody to sitting in front of him and eat dinner together with as well, go to a movie and not going alone, and at the same time, having fun in bed. So why not? We can actually meet each other 1 time or 2 times a week and have fun with each other. So this is super important for you guys to not fall into people who, or especially guys that trying to just use, abuse, and then dump you and then say goodbye. So get out from the relationship right now. If you have any sort that he ignoring, he never cares about, and he always asks you for something. And if you are not giving something that he wants, then he will stop calling, communicating, texting, just because you are not listening to him, what he wants. So basically, life and relationship is all about give and receive. If you are giving and you are not receiving, then goodbye that relationship. And if you feel that, oh my God, I can't do it, Fiona, I'm so in love with him, stop it right away. You know why? There is no such thing as a love that you can get out. It's a neediness. You are super needy, and you have to find why you are needy at going after people who are especially staying in an abusive relationship that you know that this guy would never take you anywhere. So my advice to all of you, get up, don't be needy, and just stop saying, I am in love. You are not in love. You're just needy. You're scared to be alone. You're scared to not finding any other guy or new guy. That's why you can't handle if this guy is going to go away. That's why you said yes to all things that he said. That's why he will absolutely use and abuse you in many situations to get what he wants. So remember that if someone loves you, will do everything to make you happy. If someone really loves you, will absolutely go to the moon and come back and give you anything and everything you desire for. If someone really loves you, will always make a time. If your boyfriend says, I don't have time, I can't do it this week, I don't have time, I have my mom to do, I have my dad to do, that a red flag, big, 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 big red flags. So that means it's not good. So back to studio, I want to talk about also Consciousness Life Expo 2019 in LA. I'm representing Avid Advice. I heard that there's a lot of people coming. It's all about energy, metaphysical, quantum, spiritualities, mediumship, psychic. Oh my God, God knows, A to Z. So that's why for those who really want to come around those, object and subject in their life, like when it comes to spiritualities, stones, crystals, healings, Reiki, any type of things that is had to do with the unknown energies, then come to Consciousness Life Expo 2019. And we are there. Avid Advice is there. And I'm representing actually A1R radio network as well. So we're definitely going to have a show. I will show you guys exactly what's going on. I heard that every 1 hour and every 2 hours is almost 5,000 to 10,000 people coming and visiting, which is really fantastic. So if you're interested, then you are very welcome to come. And for more information about it, go to avidadvice.com or ParisianMedium.com or DM me on my Instagram. So sorry, sometimes when you guys DM me on my Instagram, I may not answering you right away just because I have a lot of people who DM me, but I have to say I would love to. I am going to answer you guys when I have time. So back to studio. Let's see that if you have any callers, and sounds like still not. And let's just continue and talk about dating. Okay, let's see. I have a caller right now. 1 second. Hello, Bridget. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing fantastic to hear your beautiful voice and hear exactly what's going on. So, Bridget, give me your date of birth first, sweetheart, and then tell me about what you have in your mind and what I can do for you. Go ahead, sweetie.
Yes, ma'am. My date of birth is December the 7th, 1963.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
And my question is, I am right now in the season looking for money. And other than my job, because I'm bare, things are bare. I'm barely above the water breathing. And I'm looking for some money because I'm doing some things. And I'm wondering, is it going to be a positive outlook or do I have to fight harder?
As far as I'm concerned, because directly when I open your Pentagon, two things come actually to my mind. Before even you telling me that you are really looking for money, two things come to my mind directly psychically. Number one, some good news coming around almost by the end of this month or the beginning of March. So basically, in between the 27th of February until the March 13 or March 17, you are going to receive a good news that will change your finance from A to Z. So basically, what you are doing right now, you are in a good path. You are in a good way, with good directions. Continue, and the good news would actually occur almost at the end of this month. So basically, answer to your question is yes. Continue.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That made my day. I made my
Yeah, and
day.
it's amazing. I love the way that you take a risk because normally you always be careful, and that's why you're getting tired to be careful. Because when you're always being careful, you kind of feel like, oh, I lost there and I lost this. Now it sounds like you just like, you know what? I would love to. I am going to. Nothing will stop me. That's it. Get it done. And that's what I love about that type of attitude. And I wanted you to continue to have that attitude all the time and not just temporary.
I appreciate that because that's
No
what I'm fighting
fears,
for.
no fears, sweetheart. If something happened before in the past, who cares? A lot of things can happen in the past, and we know already about it as well. But what I really feel good, and I sense you, and I really hear you right now, you went through a lot of pain. You went through a lot of craziness, and you also feel betrayed. You also feel left over. You also feel lonely. But remember that is all temporary right now. So what you are doing right now, sweetheart, is super fantastic. I don't know what to say, but I'm super proud of you. I do. And I think that you are in a good path. You're in a good relation with yourself, with your own feelings, that I wanted you to continue to be fantastic as you are today. And don't give up.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
I love you,
Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you.
It wasn't me to make you to full cry, but sometimes crying is good because it makes us to release and get rid of all emotional feelings and feeling good about ourselves. So I'm happy that There's coming out, and I'm happy that you found yourself right now, about your own dignities, connections, and everything. I'm super blessed and super happy to have you today on my radio show because I kind of feel that you really pray to God and you trying to attract good things to yourself because you're getting tired to be around people who lie to you all the time, who betrayed you, and they use you all the time. And now is your time to really lay back and relax and get what you want. So I'm super happy that you come to my radio show today. And for further information, Bridget, you can actually sign up on Avid Advice if you ever want to talk to me or if you have anything in your mind to share. So you can go to Avid Advice, sign up, and I'm there for you if you have any questions, anything that you would love. So I'm going to be there for you. So what else? If I'm going to ask you, Bridget, something that kind of, let's say that I'm God. I'm calming down right now. I'm not, but let's say that we pretend it. If I'm going to ask you that I'm here to try to give you the best ever answer to one of your burning questions, what will be that question? What do you want to know?
Is my husband faithful to me? Because I don't feel he's faithful.
You don't feel that he's faithful, correct? You don't feel that he's cheating. You feel that he may cheating or he may have some fishy things behind, correct?
Yeah, because of the way he treats me.
Well, let me give you the good news, Bridget. He is not cheating on you, but he's super depressed. And he's the guy that never talk about his emotional feelings. He's the guy that always trying to hide his pain and even his happiness inside. And that's why you feel that when he's not happy, he withdraw himself so badly. And that's why you feel that you are not even count as a woman or wife anymore, which is not true. He's not cheating because I can't see any kind of touchy sexual connection or somehow picking up something that actually on the phone and trying to kind of like taking care of her, go there, pick up her, doing something with her, or kind of like having some secret lover. None of those vibes, thank God, is coming to me. The only vibes that I'm getting from him, he's lost, he's depressed, and he lost his dignity. I don't know why he lost his dignity. It may be because something had happened to his job, maybe to his body, maybe something that he actually not feeling the same way as he was before. So that's why he has nothing to offer. The reason that you are not feeling good, it's not because he's cheating. It's because he's lost, he's depressed, and he doesn't know how to get out from the situation, and he's not even talking or communicating with you and asking you questions like, honey, are you all right? Should we just talk to each other about things? And I think the miscommunication between you guys and not opening up towards each other that make all those misunderstandings come behind and behind. But he's not a cheater. He's just, sorry about my language, but he's just stupid to not opening up and telling you the truth about his own feelings. But he's not a cheater for sure.
Wow. You hit him on the nose too. He doesn't really talk at all.
Also, yeah. So, but he's quiet. I mean, some men talking and communicating all the time when they do not feel good. Some men, they kind of get completely quiet, not communicating, shut the door completely, and just like, be and acting like nobody, like a zombie. So it depends that what type is he? And the type that I can see on your husband is about someone that always wants to withdraw himself when he's not feeling happy. When he's not feeling healthy, when he's not feeling satisfied with himself, he always backing off, get quiet, holding himself in and trying to shut the door and not allowing anybody get close to him or knowing what's going on.
Wow. Yes, that's true. Wow.
So he's not a cheater.
Wow. I think you almost described him to a T.
Fantastic. I'm super blessed. I'm super blessed. I'm super happy that we could actually, disclose these things to you because I know it's very hard as a married woman. It's very hard to feel that your husband is not faithful or not there for you. And then every time when you want to reach out, he's trying to reject you in some point. But would I feel his rejection towards you, it's not about to hate you or you're not attractive enough or you are not for me or this and that. It's about his own insecurities and limitation. It's about not having enough confidence. It's about the dignity being gone. It's about that he's acting like a zombie right now and he's not acting like a human anymore. So that's why you are not knowing the new him right now. It became worse because he just stopped talking to everyone and then now he became more lonely. What I want to suggest to you, babe, number one, remove and shake it and brush it off from your subconscious, from your mind, from your heart that this man is a cheater, which he's not. Number two, I wanted you to slowly, but very shortly, getting closer to him. Don't just jump in tomorrow or today and just like next week and, oh, my love, I feel that you're depressed. You need me. Don't do like that. Just like very slowly and shortly. Try to understand what he has as a problem. Talk to him. Communication is a key to understand why he's quiet. The first week, he may not going to open up to you at all. He's just going to act like, type of is not your business. I'm fine. Don't bother. And the second week could be also the same way that you feel also rejected. But if you really want to save your marriage and save your relationship, continue to the third week. And through the third week, I promise you, he will open up and he will talk to you about his own issues and his own problems. I know, Bridget, your guy is going to really rock and continue to have a relationship which is going to be based on health, wealth, and prosperity. I know that you've both been through a lot of pain and not so many months ago, and that's why everything is kind of fresh, and especially for you, because I know that you are very responsible and being very responsible, stay very responsible, and that's why all I wanted you to do is just stop it. I mean, say no. You have to kind of like teach as well to say no to people, and you should not always, sacrifice yourself just because of others, okay? So make sure that you came first as well. Make sure that you do love yourself first before anybody else.
Thank you. Thank you. Very sound wisdom. I truly am grateful and blessed for the information you gave me.
No, really, my love. I'm happy. I think that everything happened of some reason. Actually, you come to our radio show. And I'm so grateful and thankful for A1R because If A1R wasn't exist, you guys couldn't really find me, and I couldn't find you guys to having this beautiful, magical conversation that you could at least understand that all the feeling you thought you may actually had about your husband, it was not correct and he's not a cheater. And then also understand about like things that you are really, really put your energies and everything on will go exactly the way as you wish and desire for. And at the same time, you have everything under control. So I'm so blessed and I'm so happy. Thank you so much, A1R, to be you, to bring those beautiful angels to me and letting me to share my gift with them. I am so thankful. I'm so grateful for A1R. I've been with N1R, honey, for so many years. I would say that I would never, ever leave them because they're like my family. That's why, because they're working with their heart. And I'm super blessed and super happy that today you come to our channel. And I'm super blessed to tell you that everything for you in your life from now on will exactly be as you wish and desire for. I think all the pain is almost gone. All the dark situation that you've been and went through maybe about a couple months ago is almost gone. So now the light, the shine, the sun, the energies, the power, the light, and the love is absolutely on your way. So cheers to that, sweetie, and don't concern.
Thank you so much. I just want to thank them as well because I'm the real thing. This is not made up, and everything that you told and shared with me was the 100% truth. I thank them for connecting because this weighed so heavy on me. I really appreciate them in the radio show. This is my first time ever. And most of the time, I don't believe psychics. I don't believe people with these gifts because they only always ask, give me money, give me money, give me more money. No, you need to do this with money. And you just poured out.
Bad.
You poured out the truth.
I'm happy. I'm happy that you brought up. Before we cut off, I want to tell you, Bridget, please don't listen to people who actually come after you and says, if you are not paying me money, then the curse is going to come after. The negative energy is after. And you're not going to, please don't listen to those things. It's not real. None of things that has a black magic, doing kind of the black magic stuff, if they are not real, it's not real. Negative energies is real. But if you're thinking about it, if you think negatively, the negative energies will come to you. It has nothing to do with black magic. It has nothing to do with all the BS that they're trying to tell people to go after their money and their account. Please don't even pay them. And please don't even listen to them. When I'm actually working with officers, when I'm working with lawyers, insurance companies, when I'm working with individual, actually private investigators to finding missing people, I can really tap into my gift. And I'm so grateful for that, thank God that you gave me the gift that I can really sense people and feel and helping people and family to get some foreclosure for their problem. So, yeah, but I wanted you to also be aware, Bridget, people who are out there, I mean, I do respect for each of spiritual people. Is not, don't get me wrong, that they are bad people. No, but there is people who actually looking for money. They do not have any spirituality. They do not have any abilities. If people sending you tons of free minutes and ask you to call me back, or you know what, come here, I see something, and come after you and drag you for money, that means that they are not real. They're just looking for your account. They're just looking for your money. But if you want to talk to that person by yourself, your energy is telling you that this person is the right things. The reason that me and you talking today on the radio show on A1R, because, and this is your first time, is just because I have to relieve and release you from something that holds you inside and making you to feel nuts. And that's why I have to really tell you something that is completely true, because I don't want you to be in a shadow. I don't want you to be in a negative and dark energies. Why? Because you are a wise woman. You are a fantastic woman. You have a golden heart. You did everything what goes from your power whole your life to helping others. And you've always been there for people. But what I feel good about that happened today, at least you found that your husband is not a cheater. Because I know it's hard when you can't really figure out. And then you're calling maybe a couple psychics and they kind of telling you that, oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, he does. Oh, I see some blondie. Oh, I see some brunette. Oh, I see that someone is tall. I see that someone is short. Oh, there's a chubby. There's a shorter. And you know what? And that make you to feel completely nuts and feel like, okay, I have to maybe call and see the psychic again. I have to talk to him, like if this woman is still actually in his life. And then they come with all these stories about. All I have to say to even my other psychics and my people, my colleagues, please telling the truth to people. Telling the truth to people. Don't try to lie and trying to hold them into lie to make them to pay you more. Because, I always say this way, Bridget, quality bring quantity. And marketing has to be always the word of mouth. Word of mouth. A real psychic, a real medium doesn't need any marketing. Doesn't need to scream about herself or himself. It's enough that be correct. It's enough that always be faithful and grateful and helping actually customers the way that they can with their own gift. So quality bring quantity, and also when the gift is real, the word of mouth would bring 1 million of people to your life.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, I'm loving this. Guys, this is real. She is real. They put me with real. This is real, not phony. It's real.
I love you so much, Bridget. I love you so much. Thank you, baby. I love you. And would be a very like the honor that you sign up on Avid Advice. If you ever wanted me, just send me an email through Avid or send me an email through my Instagram. If you have Instagram, my Instagram is Persian Medium. And also you can go to and email me persianmedium@gmail.com. If anytime you need me, Bridget, I love your energies. I love your personalities. And I love how light and true and how awesome you are as a person.